back, man. Ultimate Team. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's get into it. So, guys, yeah, I already fucking know. Okay, let's get the game in. Let's see. Top players. Okay, I think we ready for our second game. I went into a game with no players, and that shit was crazy. Let's go. Let's get us some smoke, y'all. What's the word for this game? What's the word?
We are set, ready to rock
it.
for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup, and these guys on your screen ready to rock as well. Some of the stars of today's game, and speaking of the game, let's get right to it. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Allen looking to throw it right at the outset. Flush to his right. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Allen's throw here complete to Kelsey. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down.
But when you go on the road, you're hoping to make plays that will take the crowd out of the game. I think that's a pretty good example right there.
Yeah, a break like that never hurts, especially in the first quarter. Maybe help to set the tone a little bit.
Could settle them down, get them into the game a little bit easier without that crowd really being against them.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
2nd and 10. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Sack. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Allen going to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 37. Now Allen going to change it up. Again, he'll drop to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
Offense was moving them a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Allen's throw is complete. Touchdown, Bengals. Sam Laporta, 37 yards. And the Bengals are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
Come on, come on.
Waddle, the motion man, right. He's going to get it on the jet sweep. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there. And they'll go backwards right away. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Vic to throw it. Buying time to his left. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first.
I felt that one all the way up here. How about that big man laying out and making that catch?
Yeah, that wasn't a 180-pound wideout. That was a tight end.
Come on, bro.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Vic now. He tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Randy Moss, touchdown. Randy Moss, 28 yards. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15... the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
But from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
The throw on 2nd down from Vic, incomplete. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think he might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
On play action, Vic. He'll drop this off to Peyton. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a 1st down.
Vic's throw is taken in by Waddle. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Good yardage after the catch as that play good for 30 and a first. 13-0 is the score after 1 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession. as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Play action now, Vic. And that is taken in by Njoku. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Vic. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
It'll be Vic once more. Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. Eric Berry, the safety, comes flying in for the sack. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. To throw, Vic. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I'd say they learned from his costly red zone pick earlier in the game, because this time he puts the throw away from where any defender can make a play on it. Unfortunately, he also sailed it over his intended target, and that doesn't work out well either.
Jake Moody now on for the field goal. This a 43-yard attempt. And now they're not going to get the kick off in time. And that will make this a more difficult prospect. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. So now on 4th down, Mike McCarthy will turn to his field goal unit. I don't think this will even, nope, it doesn't even get there. Well short, and the deficit will hold pat at 13. So the penalty really winds up hurting him there.
Yeah, it winds up pushing him back. Sure enough, the field goal comes up short.
So the missed field goal, and now they're in great shape. They'll start at the 38. Allen now on 1st down. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Looking for Kelsey on the deep ball. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Allen.
Oh, Pete.
Right side going to be complete to West. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Allen off the play fake. Steps away to his left. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. Allen now looks to throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. And quickly they get to the line. Now Allen. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And a pretty nice tackle there. Ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. Allen going to run the draw. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. Allen to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Now he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Josh Allen. It's a 1-yard touchdown run, and the Bengals will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. This is the tight end, Njoku. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Vic goes play action. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Vic with the incompletion on first down, and now that leads to 2nd and 10. Here's Michael Vick. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on third. Here's Vick. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. Vic to throw on 4th down. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. This will be the final play of the half. Vic. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And the Cowboys are able to recover. But gutsy call there. You exit the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They were already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
That throw by Vic, incomplete.
Hold on
At
to
this
it.
point in the game and the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
Dallas, Texas is the spot. Third quarter inside AT&T Stadium. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. Now a throw here to his running back. Pushes past him, pushing his way through. Touchdown, Cowboys! Derrick Henry, 45
All right, do something,
yards.
man.
And the Cowboys are able to cut into that deficit. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard and you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Bengals drive about to get going. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And this will be caught at the 30.
Oh, we got that.
Touchdown Bengals. Sam Laporta with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Zach Taylor's made the decision. They'll go for 2 here. Allen will try to throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Vic's going to change the play. Now back to throw. Dancing to his left. His throw incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
Here's Johnny Hacker now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there, and the Bengals will take over in terrific field position. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. DK Metcalf, 43 yards, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will bump the lead up to 26. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
On second down, Vick again. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
On third down, Vick. He'll drop this off to Peyton. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards.
A gain of 6 yards. It's fourth down.
Fourth down, Vick. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Look at the big man rumble. And finally taken down at the 15. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
And now an audible here into something else. And with a play clock about to expire, Mike McCarthy's going to take a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Again, it's Vick. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jalen Waddle, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Well, on that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open to the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there, because the best quarterback-receiver combos in the NFL, they know how to make those adjustments at the line of scrimmage when they see something pre-play, and they got it done there.
Another extra point opportunity here. And that'll make this a 19-point game. I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Here's second and 10. To the air, Allen. It's caught at the 10. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 36 yards on the play.
Another big play right there. And this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around.
Yeah,
a touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
Looking for Kelsey there, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Champ Bailey. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores. But, yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And, look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception.
Looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. Picked off on a great one, Darrell Revis. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. So after the INT, it's Allen. And it's caught. Touchdown. DK Metcalf with now his second touchdown of this third quarter. And the Bengals get another third quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that will bump the lead up to 26.
40. Cowboys 14.
The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well. And that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves. But we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers. Let's see how that works.
Aaron Donald just so strong they can't block him, and he records the sack. Now a handoff inside. It's Peyton. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. Back now in Arlington. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here, and he's back to throw.
Oh,
He's brought
wow.
down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Mike McCarthy took the gamble, didn't pay off. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Allen now on 1st down. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. Throwing now is Allen. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Jordan Phillips busting through to get him for a loss of 6. Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
Shakes off the sack. Flushed out right.
Ooh, good move.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Josh Allen from 17 yards out. And the Bengals have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the 4th. Now for the point after. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number 1, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number 2, if you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical. That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Vic on 2nd down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. Now on 3rd down, that pass pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against?
And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
Desperation time. Vic on 4th down. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. Mike McCarthy took the gamble, didn't pay off. And the Bengals will get the football back. On play action, Allen going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. So here's Vic following the interception. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Smith. They're going to hurry back to the line now. A first down throw coming for Vic. He's going to fire one deep over the middle.
Oh, come on, hold on.
And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Vic with the incompletion on first down, and now that leads to 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here.
Come on, bro. He's running behind him.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
It'll be Vic once more. They set up the screen to Peyton. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
Trap 60, trap 60. Cup 19, cup 19.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So Allen's going to look to throw. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone.
That is incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Allen off the play fake. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that
Give
was
me that.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Champ Bailey. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Vic now. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And a nice spin into some open field. Inside the 20. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man.
The extra point try now for Moody.
And that will cut this lead down to 25. And so we know this should be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it?
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Henry To'oTo'o there to bring him down defensively.
The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. On 3rd and long, it's Allen. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ready, set.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Come on, come on.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Check, 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 check. Dragon 60. Go.
To throw, Vick. Being chased out left. Unable to corral him, he fights through. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Cowboy touchdown. Michael Vick, 29 yards.
And the Cowboys take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that.
Moody good with the extra point.
And they cut the lead down to 18. So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. But Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Big D.
I gotta start it out good. Okay. got one more game.
Charles and I set for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as we get a peek some of the stars in today's game. Well, will they be stars? Will you be a star? We'll find out. Let's play. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Already here, they'll audible to something else. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Inside the 20.
Wow, just one snap in, partner, and the complexion of this game has already changed because for the defensive side, they just handed their offense a short field and a big early advantage. And even though it's only the first snap of the game, we're going to look back on this one and see if it has lasting effects as this game moves on.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted.
And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 25 yards that time. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside.
Touchdown! Marvin Harrison, 23 yards for the touchdown. And his guys have taken a first quarter lead. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
The tackle by Troy Polamalu.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Peyton going to get it again on second. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That second down play nets a -4. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
On third down, Vic out of the gun. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller.
But they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. Now a throw here going to be taken in by the tight end, Njoku. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. From the 46, here's 2nd and a couple. Off play action, Fields. That ball caught by Harrison. A gain there of 30 big ones.
Despite writing it down in my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
Here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
Again, Fields. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and he's going to lead to 3rd down.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
In motion goes the tight end. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked by Jeff Okudah. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him up to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Second down, Vic.
No way, bro.
He's going to be off the mark, too far out in front. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Vic. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
I I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. And before this 4th and 3 play, we're going to get whistles and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Cowboys first down. They needed 3. They got 6. Plenty enough for the conversion on 4th. Now Vic, he's going to change things up. Here's Michael Vick. Out to his left. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. 6-0 our score after 1. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. Vic to throw it. And his throw here is incomplete.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big 3rd down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
On 3rd down, Vic. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big 3rd down conversion with a gain of 28.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. So as they talk it over, we step aside. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Vic readies to throw.
Ooh,
And that's going to be incomplete as he let him a bit.
bitch.
And their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Vic to the air again. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown, Cowboys! Hayden Hurst, 52 yards. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from taking the lead.
that appeared like any routine NFL quarterback, but it was Michael Vick from the pocket, throws a touchdown pass. I just think about the transformation throughout his career. From Atlanta, where he would take off and go at just about the drop of a hat and turn defenses into mush. And then by the end of his career in Philadelphia, where he completed passes like we just saw from the pocket, yet still had those great legs, when necessary, to help get him out of trouble.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he will not bring it out. He'll just go down to a knee here for a touchback, and the ball will come out to the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite out of that age, but
I was going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling, and I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that that was a fluke, and he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 27 yards there, a first down. Now it's Fields. Throw left side, complete to Mark. There he goes, left side. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
Some guys just simply have it, and Randy Moss is one of those guys. His big playability, once again on display right there.
That's what he's known for. He averaged 15.6 yards per reception during his playing days. Highest career yards per catch average for any player with 900 or more receptions. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Escaping the pressure right. Incomplete. He was waving his arms, wanted the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of the story you told me from your days at Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass and you blew coverage on, what did you say to him?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Champ Bailey. And the Cowboys force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
Now they air it out to start the drive, and it's complete. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. He got 29 yards that time. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now here's Vick. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Vick with the incompletion on 1st down, and now that leads to 2nd and 10. And the tight end goes in motion left. Off the play fake, Vick. And that's going to be incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. If you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
There's Vick. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
So on fourth down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. This is fielded at the 27. And just a 30-yard punt that time.
And they will take over first and 10. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we're having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields.
And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by the Hall of Famer Ronnie Lott.
Well, CD, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game, I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other uniform. With 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked him off.
Yeah, instead of analyzing what's going wrong with him, throwing the football, while we look at the defense, they came in prepared. Had excellent game plan, well scouted, and they're taking it away at almost every turn.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. So here's Vic following the interception.
Ooh, I knew that.
Now Vic throwing another interception. Picked up by Jesse Bates. There he goes, right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 6-point game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get in field goal range. Vic in trouble, and down he goes. The Cowboys looking to get going again in a hurry.
Vic's going to change the play.
Back to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sacked on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Throwing, Vic. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick 6.
The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now stands at 13.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled it to 15. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this. Back to it after the pick six. Vick. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. And that's Grady Jarrett who forced his way through to register the sack. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. This will be the final play of the half. Vick. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Well, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Vick now. It's caught inside the 25. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. It's a play fake. Now Vick. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
2nd and 10 here as we roll along in quarter number 3 from Santa Clara. To throw, Vick. And that is incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Again, it's Vick. He's gotten a joker over the middle. And he is not going to get to the marker as they stop him short at the 14. An audible here to get a new look. Vick to throw on 4th down. He's got his target. That's complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. So they get the flag for pass interference. Big call there on 4th down.
But it's the right call. And as much as I want to see them play through incidental contact, he's definitely there too early.
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. Here's Peyton up the middle. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Now Vic, he's going to change things up. Peyton once more.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Walter Payton, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys are back within a score. Moody good with the extra point.
And the lead will shrink to 6. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that momentum stays in your camp.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Third and 4. On play action, Fields.
He'll buy some time right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked up by Champ Bailey.
And the Cowboys will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ballgame, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go.
And Vic's throw there incomplete. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
From the gun, Vic. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
On 3rd down, Vic out of the gun. He'll drop this off to Peyton. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the 1st down. 4th down, Vic.
That is caught. And he is going to have the Cowboys 1st down, and he'll have it by plenty as it turns out to be a big gainer there on 4th down.
Well, it all came together on that one, didn't it?
Big-time throw on 4th.
Now that had to feel good, didn't it? Taking that type of a gamble there and making it pay off. What a throw.
And tough as a receiver because no matter how perfect the pass, you know it's 4th down and you got to convert.
A little bit of extra pressure, but he overcame it.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
He hasn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Vic to throw it.
Oh, way, jump, no.
Interception. Steeler legend Troy Polamalu with a pick. And that could turn out to be a giant play, Charles. You got an offense driving to take the lead, but they're turned away on the INT.
And I think that we might look back on this in the fourth quarter and say, that was the play of the game.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Here's Fields. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Here is 3rd and quite a ways. Here's Fields. Going up top.
Oh, good catch, man.
It's complete. It's a big play there on 3rd down. 46 yards. That'll get you out of danger. So much for playing it conservatively back towards your own goal line.
That aggressive mentality, sometimes you can use it, and they did there against a defense who probably thought to themselves, there's no way they take a shot here this deep in their own territory.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. They run the counter. Brooks. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Champ Bailey. And the Cowboys are right back in this football game. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this fourth quarter deficit. Now, this series could very well determine our outcome. They'll start on the ground here on first down. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they'll get him down up past the 15. That'll go for a gain of 13, helping big time to get away from that end zone. First down.
I guess it's good we can't really read the mind of the defensive coordinator now, huh?
Had him pinned back there deep, give up that run. Can't be happy.
Yeah, whatever's in his mind right now, we probably couldn't say over the air.
First down, Vic.
No, man, I was trying to do this.
Picked off by Pat Surtain. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Brooks. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Well, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
On 3rd down, it's Brooks, and he's going to be taken down right at the line. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and that will make this a 9-point lead.
So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
This is 1st and 10.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Vic will look to throw on 1st down. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Vic to throw.
Come on, bro.
The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Now Michael Vick. That's complete to his running back, Peyton. And he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain. Desperation time. Vick on 4th down. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked off by Pat Surtain.
And he'll get this back across the midfield, striping down to the 47-yard line. The number 7 usually lucky here, not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career, but when you're talking about 1 game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer, the last to do it in 2001 to throw 7 picks. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Now Fields.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, so far on this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
Here's Fields.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Vic. Nowhere to go. He holds the football. And that should just about do it. They return to the end zone, sealing it with a defensive touchdown. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. And that's what they've done all game long.
Following the fumble recovery, Fields. And now here's another interception. And nothing but daylight ahead. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Throwing, Vic. Oh, he's got Hester complete. Now inside the 25. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Here's Vic.
Ooh, come on.
Falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion, no good. So still a little over 40 seconds to go. Time enough to put a drive together if they can get this onside kick. Oh, the Cowboys recovered it. Yes, Cowboy football. So they've accomplished half the mission, Charles. They get the onside kick. They do need a touchdown here, but they've got some time to do it.
In the excitement, there's no need to press. Plenty of time. They have the opportunity. Now they just need to execute and finalize things.
Here's 1st down. Back to throw. To the sideline.
Perfect everything. Remember, everything.
Facing a one-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. Oh, and that nearly ended it. That should have been intercepted, but he cannot corral it, and that is a lifeline there with 3rd down coming up. Back to throw.
Got it.
This is caught the 20. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
Yes, it was a touchdown. And not just a TD, but how about a long touchdown. That puts them in a great position now.
And now just an extra point away from tying this thing.
Now Moody for the PAT.
And no sweat. He puts it through, and we are tied here in the fourth.
This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as it kicks away here. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And Charles, obviously not much time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get into field goal range and try to win this thing.
You and I both know the safe calls to kneel and just take it into overtime. It's also very tough to pass up a chance to win it right now as well. But remember, if you do attempt that, it's got to be a big play downfield and still leave yourself enough time to get your field goal unit out there and kick for the win.
Here's second and a yard. All eyes on Fields.
Good defense.
Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield or man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Back to throw, Fields.
He's going to go for a big play downfield.
Ain't no way.
Complete.
Y'all seen that?
He's in. Are you kidding me?
How do you get that up?
Most improbable ways to finish a game.
That is crazy.
Final play. So
They took my
celebration
corner all the way out the play, bro.
victory here. And I tell you what, I can't remember a defensive performance as good as this one.
Yeah.
They seemingly forced turnover after turnover after turnover every time you turned around.
Yeah, you can just keep going with it, can't you? After turnover. As this game unfolded, they were doing all the dictating, right? They told the offense exactly how it was going to go down today. So you saw them deflate with every series, didn't you? Every time they ran onto the field.
Them be the tough ones, but I hate when they be close like that and they bullshitting it. Came all the way back for nothing, bro. For nothing. That was my first championship game, so I feel like I did pretty good, though. Fuck it. Let's close it out with a win, man. I should got me something to drink.
And now we get a peek at some of the top players here for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis ready to go in the booth. We hope you're ready to go at the controls. Let's play. Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and we are underway from AT&T Stadium.
And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15.
And they'll go on the ground. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. Only a a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. Now Jackson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. From the gun, it's Jackson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll give him a fresh set of downs. They go play action now. Jackson. That one complete downfield to Thomas. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Now Lamar changing the look. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Deshaun Jackson from 21 yards away. And the Cardinals get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Jackson here, he's going to look to throw, eluding the pressure right. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2, they don't get it. So pretty interesting. They get the opening drive touchdown. They wanted a little more. They were looking for 8, maybe something they thought about before the game started, I would imagine.
I think you're right about that. That's discussed in your staff meeting. A decision is made. I think the head coach has to blueprint it and say, yes, let's go ahead and do that. In this case, though, let's give some credit to the guys on defense. They gave up the touchdown, but found a way to regroup and keep them out of the end zone for the 2-point play.
Vic goes play action. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Throwing again, Vic on 2nd and 10.
He'll let this go deep for Waddle. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
On 3rd down, Vic.
Good deal.
Into a sea of defenders, unintercepted.
Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown.
CD, what a sensational start for this defense. Instead of just forcing the 3 and out, which they were about to do, they pick it off and take it in for the score.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't just settle for the standard good way to start a game. They started in dramatic fashion. Take it away, score points, and guess what? They'll be flying to go back out there on defense again after that play.
And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. That throw by Vic, incomplete.
And he's missed now in his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
Vic with the incompletion on 1st down, and now that leads to 2nd and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 2nd down, Vic again.
That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
Brandon, you know this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his efforts, but give him credit, able to hold on to the football.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
Vic to throw on 4th down. He'll rifle this one deep right side. His early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game.
Fucking way.
They have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for
Touchdown, Cardinals. Michael Thomas, 46 yards. And the Cards are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Oh, I just lost the game. Last game lost the bullshit like that, bro.
And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. Well, not content with a first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. Oh, and one of the linebackers has got it.
So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
That's good for a Cowboys. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here's Michael Vick. That is taken in by Hurst. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. They'll send one of those 2 tight ends in motion. On play action, Vick. A quick throw, but incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me that option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
Now a 2nd down throw for Vick. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Hayden Hurst from 3 yards out. And the Cowboys get a bit closer.
Well, since we don't have a rooting interest in this one, neither one of us wanted to see this one get out of hand too early. Here we are in the first quarter. That was an important response for them to score, already down 21.
Pretty good with the extra point. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it as we resume action. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And he takes this near the 25, just a little past there, call it the 26. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
I spy a couple points on the field for Dallas.
Cowboys in the dime on third. Jackson now. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They'll roll him out right. Throw downfield going to be taken in by Jackson. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Play action. Now Jackson sliding out of the pocket. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll wind up getting about 6 out of that, as that's going to lead us to the 2-minute warning. Now Jackson on 2nd down. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Again, Jackson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That should have been a nice call by the defense and been very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. This is caught. Touchdown. Kenneth Walker. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Cardinals' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it. So they try for 2, successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Cowboys are able to recover. A 2nd quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
No fucking way.
And Vic's throw there incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
19 tight. Hurry, hurry. Track 60.
A 2nd down throw for Vic. Catch is made here by Ern Smith Jr. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Vic now. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Down near the goal line, things really get physical. You're always anticipating a running play, but when they do throw it, things happen quickly. A little bit of a bang-bang play there that falls incomplete.
Working out of the gun, Michael Vick.
No fucking way, bro.
Incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
And now 3rd and goal following incompletions on 1st and 2nd down.
Ain't nobody fucking on him.
Vic readies to throw. He's got it. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. Now Vic on 4th down. Forced out to his left.
What the fuck was
Vic
that?
throwing another interception. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it. And the Cardinals are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal. Well, Charles, certainly circle that play. We might have to revisit it later. They got 3 in their back pocket. They go for it on 4th and goal and throw the pick.
Well, you know, we're still in the first half. A bold call nonetheless. And I guess the book might have said, take the 3, but it looks like they burned the book and just said, give me the analytics. And the analytics said, go for it. Didn't work out.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. Flush to his right. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And this one's going to kick out of bounds right at the 5-yard line. So very fortunate to get that one back.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
And he is not going to get to the marker as they stop him short at the 14. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And I think they'd be really smart to take that type of physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Waddle, the motion man right. This will be the final play of the half. Vick. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Hayden Hurst. As time expires in the first half. And the Cowboys are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point try now for Moody. And that'll cut the lead down now to 15. So we hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense has thrown at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
On 1st and 10, here's Vick. Short throw to Smith. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that will bring up 2nd down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
At the 39-yard line.
Vick to throw it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
To throw, Vick. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, if they have any designs of getting back into this football game in the second half, they're going to need to be much sharper offensively than they were on this opening possession. Not much happening here, and it'll lead to a 4th down.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They will indeed go for it. Vick.
He's got his target. That's complete. Wow, first and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Vic's going to change the play. Peyton will take this into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Nice job of polishing off that drive, and all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
Now Moody for the PAT. And this one's back to an 8-point game. Well, it's only a one-score game. Third quarter, mind you, but they're going to go for the onside kick right here.
No fucking way.
Able to secure the football. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen, steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. And they'll run it here.
That was crazy.
Touchdown, Arizona. A great effort there. 31 yards. And the Cardinals have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Rolling to his right. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head, because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. The long drive last time out for this offense, Charles, if you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the 32-yard line.
Now they'll change things up. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
60 Eagles. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
It's not like we can freeze the defense. We got to make a play here. Make some mistakes out there, offense. Keep it moving.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
We got to make a play.
Second down, Vic. That's to the left sideline and incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now here's Vic. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Vic. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Vic on second down.
No fucking
Heavy
way, bro.
rush, and down he goes. Luke Kuechly able to put an end to that play, and in so doing, puts an end to this third quarter. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. From the shotgun, it's Vic. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 26. Throwing, Vic. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Vic's throw complete there to Smith. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A good pickup there at 22. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Again, it's Vic. And it's caught. 3 yards is the gain that time. Second and goal. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Brings up second and goal at the 1-yard line.
Now Vic is going to change things up.
On the give, here comes Peyton. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1.
No gain on the play. Brings up third and goal.
Vic, third and goal. And it's intercepted at the goal
Wrong
line.
place.
Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Cards are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10.
And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning. After the interception, here's Jackson. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. Touchdown, Cardinals. Deshaun Jackson with his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Cardinals have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter.
Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. Flushed out right. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth. And I guess the touchdown wasn't enough. They want the onside kick as well. And the Cowboys are able to recover. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
That's good for Cowboys. First down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Vic will look to throw on first down.
Oh,
And,
way,
oh my
bro.
goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. Going for the deep ball. And that's caught at the 25.
And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10. Off the play fake, here's Jackson, escaping the pressure right.
Oh, poor decision there, and it's going to be intercepted.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
This is Smith with a grab. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Trap 60. Cup 19. Cup 19.
It'll be Vic once more. Open net is Waddle complete. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. From the red zone now, Vic. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
This offense was on the move. Now two straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They'll throw again. Here's Vic. And he'll be tackled right on the 10, well short of the first down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. One last shot for Michael Vick. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals. And it was a game where...
Man, I tried, bro. Thank y'all for watching, like, comment, subscribe.